Well, good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are back in Angmar, and we're going to talk to Lorniel now that we have the key.
How can I be of service?
You have returned with the key. Let us hope, my friend, that the key from which this was cast was not a false guide.
Stay a moment.
Your efforts have been renewed my hope, Medril. The time has come to move against the false king. Fortunately, I have received word from Ragnall that my father was being moved outside of Carn Dum to Runedin. With the key you have forged, no door will be barred to us. We will never have a better chance to free my father. Are you with me? If so, speak with me again when you are ready to leave. It says the quest is meant for a fellowship. If you choose to undertake the quest solo, you will receive an inspiration bonus, but the challenge will be great. All right. What we got here? Nothing we need to worry about. Are you ready to leave? Who knows how long we have before my father is moved once more? Yes, I'm ready.
Using the scroll of the Hillmen, a key to the Gates of Carn Dum has been forged. Now the heroes of Eriador and Lorniel, daughter of Golodir, must pass the gates of the Iron Fortress and free the Ranger from the clutches of Mordorith, the steward of Angmar.
Huh. What? Plus point two in combat power regen. What did they do to the food? All this food is like herb. Well, we'll eat that anyway. Not that I necessarily think I need it, but it never hurts. All right.
A shadow is on my spirit.
Good. So far we have passed unnoticed by the enemy. Now we must see if we can find my father. I have no insight into where exactly he may be. Ragnar did not tell me where in Runedin he would be found. We will have to make a careful search. Prepare yourself. Who knows what lies ahead? And she does prove to be a pretty handy fighter. So that's always a good thing. I don't know where she's gone. Okay. Some more big old trolls. Lag. Oh, that's right. She's saying, please don't let this be my father. Okay, she's looking at all the men that are dead on the way to our destination. Hold, I will open this gate. Strange. The key does not work here. I'm not sure why the key did not work, but I did not. I did see another means to open it. There's a lever. I'll wait here. Angmar citizen, huh? Get out of my way. Creepy looking place. Roll. Oh, and you get a decent bit of XP killing mobs in this instance. So it would be a good way to get your XP if you don't have the quest done to use the rep items. That's kind of fun too. Okay, we were supposed to be looking for a lever. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Okay. Where's the lever? Oh, right there. Good work. It is very strange the key did not work on this gate. I hope we do not encounter any other unexpected surprises as we continue on. Poison arrow. Oh, but we're fine now. I can see another fallen ranger ahead. Father, is that you? It is not him. Let us continue. If you let those little guys live long enough, they summon help like they did the first time. Perhaps the key will work here. And it looks like it did. Intruders. Durbadane. Bring forth the giant. They must be stopped. Oh, they literally meant a giant. I forgot. Big old enraged giant. Big old dead giant. He was easier to kill than the trolls. He is not here. My father is not here. How could Ragnall's words have been false? I fear that we will have to go into Carn Dum itself. Protect Lorniel as she searches for her father. Come, Carn Dum lies before us. It is time to put the key to its final test. See, Galladir, it is as I promised. Here is your daughter, and here is Medril and all the others you have watched for so long. You see, for a great many days, Galladir has watched you from afar through the Palantir. I told him seeing your failures would break his will. Yet as he saw your successes, he thought me the fool. Now, though, as he sees your final defeat at my hands, he shall know true despair. And in his despair he shall abandon all hope and become a servant of the Iron Crown. Never! Lorniel. You jerk. It's enough. I need not waste my time with you fools any longer. Leave now and take Galladir with you. I've accomplished what I set out to do. Oh, while we're here, might as well grab... Oh, my level's too low. Darn.
Leave me be.
Galladir speaks through choked sobs. No, Lorniel. He was right. Mordorith was right. He was just playing with me, with you. He could have defeated you today if he had truly wanted to. All that time, seeing through the Palantir, I thought I would see the victory that Lorniel knew, that you would free me, would bring about the downfall of Angmar. It is all gone. All is lost. Quickly, we must leave this terrible place.
Lorniel, daughter of Galladir, sought to free her father from the clutches of Mordorith at Carn Dum. But her plan was foiled, for Mordorith slew her at the gates and allowed Galladir to go free, a broken man. What hope can Eriador have against a wraith nearly the equal of the Witch King himself?
So yeah, this is Galladir.
Leave me be.
Why did you come? Why did you allow Lorniel to come? I would sooner have dwelt there in torment for 1,000 years than to see my only daughter perish at the gates of that forsaken place. Here, I took this accursed key from Lorniel before we left her behind, but no, I no longer wish it. Take it. So, this is useful to me.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I have nothing left thanks to your carelessness. If you wish to speak with someone, speak with Lairdon. He will have to continue the fight now without me. I've just acquired a key that can be placed on your keyring. Okay. So, at this point, we're done. We have met Galladir, and now the next part of the Grey Company quest will make a lot more sense. And it's actually a very sad story, him losing his daughter like that. And we could do nothing to stop it. There is no way to keep Mordorith from killing her. Alright, we need to get back to Aughaire.
What can I do for you?
Which, yes, I am going to use a mithril coin to get there, since I don't have the rep to do it the right way. One of the rare times where I feel like a mithril coin is well used. Let's see, did I go past where I need to... No. It's right here.
I've come just in time.
Medro, you have come just in time, for I do not know what I would do if you had not arrived. Galladir, my captain, he is in great peril. The death of his daughter Lorniel brought him to the very brink of despair, but I thought his triumph over the false king would bring him the peace he sought. That's later on. Okay. For a time, it seemed it did, but lately he has lapsed into such a pit of grief that he seems not to know even we, his friends. His sorrow fuels his anger at the remnants of Angmar, and he goes alone into even the most dangerous strongholds of evil. The false king is gone, but not even Galladir can long stand against the servants that still remain in many of those places. But he has gone too far this time, Medro, and I do not know what to do. I need your help, for in his grief and rage, I fear that Galladir is blinded to the danger, and where he goes, there can be no return. He travels alone into the rift of Nursgashu, Medro. We must rescue him. And this involves a skirmish. So yeah, we've met Galladir. We understand what happened to him. Yada yada, but there is more to the story that we have not seen yet. But that would have taken a fair bit of time. And we wanted to get back to gathering the Grey Company. Still, now we do understand what's going on. We're going to go ahead and head over to skirmish camp, not via the water. Thanks. Alright. Let's see. That's an armor. I shall turn on floaty names for the moment. So I can find who I'm looking for. There's the skirmish captain. We want the skirmish trainer. Where are you? Ah, there you are.
What do you need?
Okay, so we have a protector who definitely needs to be leveled up. His skills also need to be leveled up. Definitely want to level that up. Okay. The armor training, absolutely. Shield training, absolutely. And for me, what am I using? Duck aside gives me a evade rating, definitely. Tactical artistry, fancy footwork, which is physical mitigation. Okay. Do I have anything to manage? Nope, looks like everything's good there. Okay. Alright, looks like we are ready to do a skirmish. Now we want... I think it's an offensive. Rescue a Nursgashu. Okay. Let's get started.
Taken by some madness, Galladir has ventured into the rift. The air is thick with menace, and the stench of Thauloch lingers.
My bag's full of junk. Get rid of a couple things. That's good enough for the moment. Alright, one Cornier. We have done well to make this far, Medriel, but it seems that many of the evils that once dwelt here have returned into the deepest depths of Nurse Kashu. It may be too much to hope for our passage to remain unnoticed. What can have driven Golodir to make this dangerous journey? He has lost all hope for the future. He has suffered so much, more than any one man should, and yet he persevered. Has he at last given in to despair? We must keep moving. Norbur is ahead. I fear what we may find there. Golodir is not himself, of this I am certain. He is the wisest ranger I've known. What could have driven him to this place? I cannot understand it. We must rescue him, even if it be from himself. An ancient fumarole is in the way. The denizens of Nurgeshu are coming to protect the ancient turret. I found the weakness. Quickly, strike it. Make haste. We must reach Norbor before it's too late. Another one. I guess I can close that. I've found a weakness. Strike it. Now, if you were doing this in a group, there would be a fellowship maneuver you would have to do to strike it. I found its weakness. Strike it. All right. Continuing on. Yeah, don't fall into the lava. You will die. As I've not seen any No, I haven't. No encounters yet. I'm coming. Oh, that's right. They're going to come from this direction now. I found its weakness. And we have one more. We gotta wait for his shields to come down. Thankfully, Tiberius is keeping him busy. I found its weakness. Strike it. The way to Norbur is open. The Golodir. The Colosseum. Look there, beyond the great pit of fire. It is Golodr. We have found him. Let us make our way to the far side of Norbor Medriel. There we will speak with Golodr and bring him from these perilous depths. And yes, you do want to avoid running through the lava because you will get burned. Golodr, why have you come to this place? Speak, my friend. Lorniel, stand back from the door. I have come to save you. Something is not right. Come here, we must unravel this mystery, or I fear he will be lost to us. He speaks of his daughter as if she still lived, Medriel. There is some great evil at work here. What has raised this madness in the mind of my mentor to cruelly seize upon the grief within his heart? And what can be done about it? What is the feeling? Can you not sense it? Darkness and power. This force has imposed its will upon Golodr. It poisons him against us. And usually you would just, follow him as he sets traps. But, well, with our good protector's help, keeping the guy in place, we managed the trap. He still is talking about the trappings. That's funny. What has happened? Where am I? Golodr looks around in amazement and confusion. There was a ringing in my ears, as if I swam in deep water, but it is gone now. There was something else. A shroud is lifted from my eyes, but which is the dream and which is not? Lorniel she was alive. It was not too late to save her. Some part of me knew that Erebin had dominance over my mind. But even the small hope of seeing Lorniel again was hope enough. I could not fight him. I am ashamed. I am no ranger. You are the bravest ranger I know. Why else would Erebin seek to master your mind? He sought to deprive us of you, and at a moment when we need you the most. The Dunedain are gathering. We must ride to the aid of our Lord Aragorn. We need you, Golodr. So the time has come at last. Perhaps it will do me some good to leave Angmar behind. These shadows have become too familiar. It will be best to leave them behind. I shudder to think of what awaited Golodr beyond that door, Medriel. Erebin's dominance on the mind of my mentor was strong. What would Golodr have seen there had he remained under Rogmal's power? I care not to guess. I know only that it would not have been Lorniel, and perhaps that would have been enough to destroy Golodr forever. Let us escape to the surface. Nurse Gashu is no place for us, or for our loved ones. Well, that was actually quite easily finished. And that was at level. So, I didn't cheese that one. But yeah, in a fellowship, that one can be tricky. Especially if you don't get the fellowship maneuvers done right. Then it takes even longer to defeat each of the blockages. Oh man, I really have to clean out my bags. Oh, nope, not there. There's just a bunch of orc. Alright, Corner.
You have my deepest thanks for aiding me in the rescue of Golodir.
You have my deepest thanks, Medriel, for aiding me in the rescue of Golodir from the very depths of Nursgashu. He must have drawn the notice of Erebin during one of his excursions into the cities of Angmar following the defeat of the False King. Who knows what would have happened if the Ragmal had maintained his dominance. We can be glad that it did not happen, Medriel. I think it is best for Golodir to come with us as part of the Great Company. It is not healthy for him to remain in this land, as marked with grief as it must be for him. The wide southern lands will do him good, I am sure of it. He will be kept busy, as we all will be, and I believe that to be the best means of rising above grief, as he must and will. Thank you again, my friend.
You have come a great way, and should now return to Rivendell.
You have come a great way, Medriel, to bring your message to the Dunedain. Golodir and I will inform the rest of our kin here in Angmar, and we will make haste to join the Grey Company. You should return now to Master Elrond in Rivendell, that he may be told of your errand's success. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and report to Oscaruth, because from there we can take a ride up to Rivendell. Yep, that was pretty easy.
Well
Okay.
met.
So, our next step, of course, is to talk to Elrond. And now that we have gathered the Grey Company, we can head forth into the next adventure. Until then, bye for now.